Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Sheepy here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. This is a different video. Review of the best drone of the year, I think. It's a Bond and Fly. Let me know if y'all want me to start streaming again. I've been really inactive on doing it, but I'll start back up if y'all want me to. But let's get right into this video. The best Bond and Fly of 2023. Alright, so today we have the Mark IV from Gep RC. Man, this drone it really impressed me, to be honest. I just started in this hobby again. I used to be into it as a little kid. I started out with this. My recommendation is start out with one of these little small little whoops. This is a Smart 16. This is a 5-inch. I don't know how big this is, but it's a lot smaller motor. I don't know why I'm saying modal like that. Smaller motors. They're kind of funny looking, but that's kind of cool. This drone's really cool, but it doesn't really do too much in the wind because it's small, light. It's very cool. You could put a little small. I can't remember what those cameras are. It's like some. I can't. Those little. They look like little peanuts. I can't remember. I can't think of the name. But yeah, this drone's really cool. I put some these blades on. They're three bladed. They're 5043. That's the number for these blades. These were really cool blades. I thought they were really sick. I nicknamed it Midnight. We got the M5 bolts. This is the low profiles. These aren't the kind of bigger ones, the full ones or the tall ones. These are the low profiles. Y'all are wondering. These motors for the M5, it's a clockwise bolt. Haven't really heard much of that. The motors are pretty cool. They're pretty loud. These are 2306.5. I can't see it. These are 2450 kV. These motors, man, they can kick, to be honest. You put this thing in full throttle, man, this thing will make a whole scene, to be honest. This thing was pretty loud, to be honest. But the motors on it aren't too bad. I'm pretty sure this drone could probably compete in a race, to be honest. It's got some speed to it, to be honest. Let's see, we got the Cadix FPV. What kind of camera is it? Let me look. It's a Cadix Ratel. I don't know what it shoots into, but it's an analog camera. It's not digital. Yeah, it's just an analog camera. The flight controller's got a F722B2 or BT HD V2. It's like a long name to it. It's a double stack. It's pretty cool. I also recommend putting zip ties around your Velcro that holds your battery, so just in case it's not flopping around on your flight controller and it ends up like ripping something off the board. I recommend it, so it's not flopping around. It's got an XT30 connector. I use a 1500 milliamp. This thing makes me want to buy more batteries because this drone is just really fun to play with, to be honest. It's a pretty big drone. It's a 5-inch drone. Let's see what else. Get into it. This is I got a receiver, the TBS Crossfire, the Crossfire antenna right there. You see it? That's the antenna, Crossfire antenna. That's the antenna for. I'm pretty sure the camera. I'm not too sure. Some of y'all might have questions on like how you bind this receiver right here. It's got a button on the other side. Let me get to it. I've had trouble trying to figure out myself. The button's right next to the connector. It's like a small little tiny button. I use the TBS Tango 2. That's not a bad controller. I really love it. I got both of them bind up to this and this. I still got into this hobby starting out with the Avata. Man, I suggest this drone because it comes with the goggles. Let me show you all the goggles I use. So there's a goggle I use. I use a DJI FPV goggles 2 V2. So it's pretty standard. This comes with the FPV giant, the giant one, not the Avata, but the FPV version. This has got a module. Y'all want to know how to do this? I have another video posted below in the description. I got the Fox Shear module. I got some basic antennas of Fat Sharks. It came with a bundle of both this and the tall one. Don't have a specific name. It's got a fan on there, which is pretty cool. I heard the company was like really promoting the fan more than the module, which is pretty cool because, you know, when it's hot out there, you know, that fan will kick in whenever. It automatically kicks in the speed that it needs to be in. And that's the little toggle to the channels, which is pretty damn cool. If y'all have any questions about this, just, you know, post down in the description. I'll try to help you, but it's pretty basic to set up and it's not hard to do. The frame, it's carbon fiber, which is, it's pretty cool. The whole thing. It's got little stands on it for the bottom when it hits the ground, which is pretty cool. The arms are going to be very hard to break, to be honest, because look how thick that is. I can't remember how thick it was. I don't got a measuring tape to even measure it, but that's pretty thick, so it's going to be kind of hard to break those arms. It's a nice X-copter. It's not bad. You could definitely do some tricks. I was flying this in some heavy wind. Man, this thing can fly in some heavy wind if you want it to. And it never really pushed around my drone much. I had full control. Yeah, I think it's like the best bottom fly quadcopter I've ever seen so far. The one thing I really loved was I can't remember what you call it, but it's right there. That little capacitor. It's on the motherboard. I've seen them where they put it on the wire, which is not the best, or they'll hook it up. I know the Mark V has like a little thing up here, and it's got the capacitor up here instead of where it's supposed to be is right there. Because if you have it on the wire or up here, I'm pretty sure it helps it from not getting shorted out. So having it on the wire or there, it's like the worst thing they could ever done probably. But the coolest thing they did to it, usually people don't put heat shrink on where the metal part is for the thing, but you can see the heat shrink around it, which is really cool, pretty cool. So the antenna for this thing, it's a RHCP. I think it's like an SMA connector too. Yes. Another big question people are probably gonna ask is how much it weighs. Without the battery, it weighs 346 grams. With the battery, I'm not sure. It might be around like 390, 380. And this thing can carry a GoPro. So this thing's probably all together with the GoPro and battery on it. It's probably gonna weigh around 400 to maybe 500 grams. So I got a registered number from the FAA, which will expire in 3 years. It's really easy to do. You don't know how to do that, just look it up. It's very simple. All you have to do is make an account on FAA, drone something, and you can get a registration number and put it on your drone just in case you get stopped. Just don't do anything dumb with it, to be honest. Don't fly around people. Just be smart with it. Be safe, you know. If there's people, you know, too much people, just put your drone down and go somewhere where it's just, you know, not a lot of people. And especially just don't fly over people, because this drone right here is nothing to play with, because it's very powerful. The blades, they're the Wind Dancers. I can't remember what they call these, but I like to call it Galaxy, because man, this is sick. I really love this setup. I think this is the best bottom fly copter I ever seen. But I suggest getting one of these, fly with it, get used to the controls, and then, yeah, go from there. But I suggest the TBS Tango 2 controller if you're just getting into the hobby. It's a really useful, controller. This one goes down. I'll probably get the Mambo, which is from TBS, or maybe TX16S. Probably get one of those. But yeah, this is the best bottom fly copter I suggest it, to be honest. yeah, that's kind of it for this video. Another look around for it. But yeah, I'll probably definitely get a GoPro, get a mount for it. It will sit right here. That'd be really, really cool. The range on this thing, I tried it. I think it's on 200 milliwatts for the video. It can go up to 600 milliwatts, I'm pretty sure, which I thought was crazy. I was like, man. So it's kind of, I want to not say it's a long range. You know, I'm kind of scared to do long range because it doesn't have a GPS module. I know you can buy one and hook it up if you want to. That's the only bad part about this drone is like if you lose video feed, the drone won't come back to you. You're probably not going to know where that drone went. But honestly, you know, I wouldn't really just be near trees and stuff. But, you know, I never really had any problems. I'm not really going to try or test out long range. If I wanted to do that, the Vada is probably the best choice for that. It's really, really, really cool. It's good to get into. It's really fun to play with. It is kind of pricey too. But, yeah, that's really it. I'm pretty sure the receivers they got for it is FR, Sky, and I'm not sure if they have ESLRS. I don't even know how to say it. ESLRS. I don't know if that's FR Sky. I'm not really into that, but yeah, it's really, really, really cool. The battery for it is it's a 4S 100C, so 14.8 volts. This thing is really, really, really fast with those batteries on there. Yeah, comparison to them, pretty cool. But yeah, it's my best bottom fly 2023. I suggest it. And the price for it is around like $200, which is definitely a steal. You could probably build your own, but I probably suggest this because this is probably the best bottom fly copter I've ever seen that's worth $200, and it's analog. You know, you don't always have to have digital. Digital's cool and all, it's got a clear footage, but you know, analog is gonna be here forever too. So yeah, that's the best bottom fly copter 2023. I'll post the drone link where to buy it down below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.